Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today we are continuing our late great Robin Williams series, which is going to last forever, by the way. Don't expect us to be done with this by the year. We will be doing this well into next year, maybe even into the following year. There's a lot going on here with Robin Williams' life, and we're going to dive into every single movie here. It's going to be crazy. And so our next addition into this series is The Best of Times. The Best of Times was released in 1986. It was written by Ron Shelton and directed by Roger Spottiswoode. No spoilers, but essentially the idea of this film is that there's this big football game, okay? And during this game, they're tied between, them and it's Taft, and then they're rivals, okay? And the quarterback, Reno, tosses a wide receiver, whose name is Reno, a football, and he drops it miraculously in the last second and loses the game. And this is the biggest thing in Taft's history here, is that, they lost this game because this guy sucks at football. So many years later, it's still haunting Jack Dundee here. He's still haunted by the fact that he did not catch that ball. So he goes to Reno, and the rest of the town is like, hey, we gotta do this again. We gotta do a retry. We gotta retry this entire football game. And so they all say no, of course, but then eventually he convinces them by doing some lies and some cheats, and they get to replay the football game that kind of destroyed their town. Which sounds like a pretty cool idea for a movie. But let me tell you, this movie is not very good. It really, really isn't. Which really sucks because, it's got some pretty solid performances in this film. But this movie really is not good. And here's a few of the reasons why. For one, the story's ridiculous, okay? It's dumb, right? No one's going to care that much about the fact that they dropped the football one time. Is it that big of a deal? No. The entire town doesn't care. I was in Beauty and the Beast Jr., okay? And this is, 8 years ago or something like that. And I forgot, the entire first verse of the song. And, I really hope no one thinks about that anymore. I'm pretty confident they don't. I don't. I barely ever think about it. I don't really care anymore. That was forever ago. So it's at that point, why do these characters all remember this as if it was yesterday? It was 10 years ago or something like that. It's crazy. And no, the whole town's not going to remember all that. That's dumb for starters. For seconds, the writing is so lazy in this film. So lazy. You get halfway through this thing and you already know what's going to happen, and the writing is literally telling you what's going to happen, and it's just the most dumb thing in the world. It's really lazy writing. And the directing is fine, but they didn't really show the football very much. They didn't seem like they were very good at football. I think they probably should choose a different director who might know how to play football a little bit better. I don't play football. I really don't. But I've watched a lot of football in my time, and this just is not... It didn't look very good. It was just oh, and he passes and he catches, and he passes and he catches. And it just didn't... I like sports movies. This is not a very good sports movie. As a comedy, I think it does okay. It's got some laugh out loud laughs, but honestly, most of those aren't the writing's fault. Most of the time that you're laughing, it says Robin Williams does something stupid. And honestly, it's a waste of Robin Williams here. I can't believe he signed on to do this. It's really, really, really not good. And there's some redeeming parts. I like Robin Williams. He's pretty okay. Kurt Russell's pretty good here, and the other actors are at least just fine. But the story and the world that they put them in here just doesn't make sense at all. Let's talk about the acting, starting with Robin Williams as Jack Dundee. I think he was fine. I don't think this is his best performance by any stretch of the imagination. This movie's not very good, for starters. But Williams does an okay job with what he's given here. I don't really know why he took the role. Maybe he was desperate after, what did he do? He did The Survivors before this, right? Must have been The Survivor. Yeah. No, Moscow on the Hudson. Why is he so desperate right now? Moscow on the Hudson was wonderful. And he changes and does this thing. Honestly, it's a waste of Williams' talent here. He should have probably skipped on this one. Kurt Russell as Reno Hightower. This is a really young Kurt Russell, and he looks good here. And like he does fine. He's funny. He's energetic. He can play football pretty well. And like I think he was fine. I don't think he was very particularly fantastic, but he was a good choice for the role, I think. And I do like Kurt Russell in general, and I'm excited to watch more of him. I'm sure I will in the future, but I don't know. I kind of feel like a waste of him too. This movie got really good actors and kind of just wasted them on a crappy movie and a crappy plot. Very disinteresting movie. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it the best of times a C-. This movie is available. I believe it's on Amazon Prime for free. So if you guys are interested in watching it, it is there. I think it's free on most services. It might even be free on YouTube at this point because it's very bad. So if you guys are interested in watching it, it's all over the place. Please consider subscribing. If we're not at 150 already, when I do get there, I'm dressing like Spider-Man going to Walmart. So if you guys want to see that, definitely subscribe. If I'm already over 150, there will be something for 200. I don't know what that will be yet. I will announce that on my Facebook group, link in the doobly-doo below. When that does happen, I will let you know what it is, and then we'll just keep pushing 200. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.